breathing. We can go weeks without food, days without water, but only minutes without breathing. Breathing is something that luckily we don't have to think about doing. When we breathe air in, the air is transported from our lungs to our heart to help our heart pump good oxygenated blood through our body so our body functions well. But for many of us, we actually breathe quite shallow and we're not using our full lung capacity. The better we breathe and the more oxygen our body can utilise, the more efficiently our muscles can work, and often it can make us feel a lot better as well. You may have even heard people say to calm down, take a breath, take a few breaths, calm down and breathe. Breathing is really great exercise. When we learn to use our breathing and our lung capacity, often it's called diaphragmatic breathing. So let's have a go at doing some deep diaphragmatic breathing. If you think that your lungs start up here around your collarbone and finish down here at the rib area, it's a huge area our lungs take up in our body. And even though our lungs aren't a muscle, they act like muscles. So when we breathe in, our lungs expand, and as we exhale, our lungs contract. So if you imagine a balloon, when you breathe into a balloon, the balloon expands. As you let the air out of the balloon shrinks back down. For many of us, when we're asked to take a deep breath in, we do this. And we breathe in and lift up our shoulders and hollow out our tummy. This is actually not breathing the right way. This is restricting your breathing. What we want to do when we breathe in is breathe in deep into our tummy and our diaphragm, really expanding our lungs. So once again, you want to think about your posture. Sitting up nice and tall with good posture. You may want to place your hand on the lower part of your chest or upper part of your tummy, just where the bottom of those ribs are there. And I want you to think about your favourite smell. Ideally, when we're breathing in through our nose and exhaling out of our mouth. Funny story is, the reason our noses get hairier as we get older is because the villi, or little hair follicles in our lungs, are meant to trap all the dirt and pollen and bacteria from getting into our bloodstream. As we get older or we have any lung issues or health issues, they don't work as well. So our nose tries to help us out by being hairier. So always think breathing in through the nose. Those nose hairs are there to help trap anything that shouldn't be going down into your lungs. So sitting up nice and tall, breathing in through your nose, down to your diaphragm, feeling your ribs expand, and out of your mouth. Try not to force the breath. Make it nice and slow and relaxed. Remember, your shoulders should stay relaxed, no lifting of the shoulders. Breathing in and then exhaling. You may want to hold that breath for just a second or so, but you don't have to. Do what feels natural and comfortable for you. If I put both my hands on here, you'll see my lungs expanding as I breathe in. Do a few breaths, see how it feels. When you first start, you might feel that you get absolutely no movement down here. It's very tight. We've got a lot of muscles between our rib cage, and quite often, just like any muscle that you're not using well in your body, might become quite tight and restricted. But the more we use it, the more flexible it becomes. And that's the same with the muscles between our ribs. So practicing this breathing is an exercise. Try and anytime that you can, sitting down, laying down. If if you're having trouble going to sleep, but especially when you're doing your exercises. It's really important that you're aware of that breathing and not holding your breath when you exercise. Let's try that breathing again. So sitting up nice and tall, being aware of your posture. You may want to place your hand just here on the top of your tummy area or where your diaphragm is. Thinking about breathing in through the nose, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. And one more time. Take a breath in and exhale. It's actually been proven that breathing exercises can help with things like managing your stress levels, even managing your blood pressure. Breathing is a really good exercise and something that you can put in simply to anything that you're doing during the day.